Small video today. Can't stop this. This hair is big, boy. Hi, Whitney. Hi, Raquel. This is your kind of topic today, Raquel. Stick close. Hi, Alyssa. Hi, pal. What's up, Raquel? Balsamic reduction. It's loyalty, and my identity. Hey, Tyrone. What's up, hey, Chica? Chica, message me. I was looking into what you were talking about. All right, people, midday blog today. I know that I don't normally do midday blogs, but I have to literally talk about this topic that I've been bombarded to discuss. You know, as the ex-governor of the Caribbean, myself, that I no longer want that job. I no longer want that role. I've been bombarded with, hold on, let me turn this fan on. I've been bombarded with a whole bunch of people messaging me about this situation that's going on in St. Vincent. So there's a situation in St. Vincent where, hi Orlando. There's a situation in St. Vincent that's going on where this young woman named Yugge Farrell, she basically was sentenced to 2 weeks in the mental institution in St. Vincent for calling a minister's wife a dirty bitch, right? So, I wanted to stay away from this topic because there's certain nations that I don't like to get involved in, especially when it comes to politics. St. Vincent is one of them. And I just wanted to talk about my thoughts on the situation. Not going to get too deep, not going to say a whole bunch of stuff, but fine. So this person, female Yugge Farrell, she basically had some ranting on Facebook, and she called a minister in St. Vincent's wife a dirty bitch. Now, with some backstory on this situation, apparently she claims to have been in a romantic relationship with the minister for 4 years, and the romantic relationship ended in 2016. She went on a rant on Facebook about it, and now she's in the mental institution. So yesterday or the day before yesterday, it looks like, she basically was after 2 years, after 2 weeks of being in a mental institution, she was sentenced to another week in the mental institution. So I'm kind of like, now, okay, I'm going to say something, because this is a concern for me, you know, as a female, as a woman, as somebody who, you know, has Caribbean roots that may not have been able to grow up outside of the Caribbean. This is a concern. So I have some things I want to say about it. And the reason I originally did not want to talk about it was because whenever it comes to politics, especially in St. Vincent, it's a very, very, like, I personally don't enjoy the backlash. So a couple of years ago, this minister's father, who is the prime minister of St. Vincent, his name has been ringing on sexual allegations of misconduct, sexual misconduct allegations. You know, I don't know if they're true. I don't know if they're false. I just think they need to be investigated. Investigate these things. When you hear these things, investigate them. But what happened was, I was accused of being paid out by the opposition in St. Vincent. And I don't even know who the opposition in St. Vincent, I don't even know who's in office in St. Vincent. You know what I mean? I have no clue. Like, I have no clue. I have no clue. So this time it's this the Prime Minister of St. Vincent's son's name who's being called in this whole affair scandal and whatever. I think that her being sentenced to a mental institution and put there is really, really excessive. I don't feel like this is a typical type of a punishment for any individual, because they said dirty bitch. Like if that's the bar to get us in the mental institution, then I should have a warm cell over there, because the amount of cussing that I just put down, I should be in jail. But what I'm questioning is certain things, because like around my birthday, which is August 15th, there was an incident where a man lit his woman on fire and killed her because she refused to have sex. Like, did they send him to the mental institution? Did he go to the mental? Or did he go to jail? Like, where did he go? Because this makes no sense to me that you're sending somebody into a mental institution to be injected with whatever it is and whatever treatment she's undergoing. What is her, what's wrong with her? And I'm going to be honest, and I don't care about the backlash. I blame the people of St. Vincent for this, because every time somebody steps out to protect you guys and defend you guys, you blaze them up and you bring politics into it. You know, it's just, you know, this is not about politics. It's about the illegal way in which the young lady is caged in a mental institution. This is about politics, because the person that she's involved with is a politician. That makes it about politics that she's allegedly involved in. So people want me to do something. I personally am not going to get involved in this case, because the last thing I need is to go and pull some connection and pull some string and try and help this girl out. And then next year, because I don't like Fireman Hooper's song, she's on Facebook telling me that I'm a transvestite and I need to suck out my mom. And that's the thing. There's a lot of people in there talking about it's not about politics. It is about politics. Whenever a politician is involved in something, it's about politics. Trust me. When you see an ignorant sentence like this, it is about politics. 1010% about politics. She's alleging she was in an affair with the minister who's the prime minister's son. This is about politics. And this is the problem when you try to enlighten some of you. You want to discredit things that are about politics, and then when it's not about politics, you want to drag in politics. But my advice to you guys in St. Vincent is, if you really want to help this girl, get some facts. I am pretty sure that if she was in a relationship with this man for 4 years, they have phone records. Get her phone records from Digicel pulled. Find out who she was talking to if she had a Digicel Flow phone. Pull his phone records. You know, a lawyer can get these records subpoenaed. I'm sure he has a government credit card of some magnitude. Go and get his credit card pulled. Find out, because I sure as day that if she and him were in a relationship, there would be records of this stuff. She would be going to hotels, because he can't fuck her in the house. He can't fuck her in the house. He would have taken her somewhere. The people of St. Vincent know the truth. There's people in St. Vincent that know what happened. There's people in St. Vincent that know what's up. And let me tell you something. And this is what aggravates me about islands sometimes. I was in St. Vincent for a day. You see, when I walk up that road, there was a fountain stretch road. When I walk up that road, every single person driving by is like, Babbzy, Babbzy, Babbzy. Raquel said, we can't get any records subpoenaed. No locus standi. Raquel, I wonder if I can add you in here to talk. But he rented an apartment for her, Rhea Rogers. Get the landlord from the apartment. Get the landlord from the apartment to talk up. There are people that would know. There are people that would know if they were together or not. You just need to find this. You need to find these facts. Oh, because she's a ward of the state. I figured that it was like there was a reason why she was sent to the mental. But let me tell you something. You guys, And here's where my rant is gonna come in. I keep telling y'all to stop fucking around these rascal politicians and people. Stay away from these rascal people. Y'all want a little bit of money? You want to fuck somebody's husband? Stay away from these politicians. Keep far from these fucking people. If Ralph Gonzalez had all kinds of sexual misconduct cases put on him, how different you feel the son gonna be? Keep from around these fucking people. But a lot of you like this free thing and nice hair and flashing off. These politicians will eat you alive and spit you to fuck out when they're done with you. And in the Caribbean, you already don't have no rights to begin with. You have no rights. None. These police and all them can do any rascal they want to do to you, and you can't do nothing. Keep away from these people. Stop taking gifts and things from politicians. Stop it. Because when they're ready to fuck your ass up, you can't do nothing. You can't do anything about it. You're gonna just get fucked up and pelt away to the side. I keep trying to tell you people advice. Go and sell mangoes at a roundabout. Go and fucking do things the right way, because when you start being licky and grabby and you want to start taking things from these people, when these people want to fuck you aside, that's what's going to happen. Raquel, I'm not saying that that's what's happening in this situation. I'm saying for people in general going forward, stay away from these political people. Stay away from these police. Stay away from these people. Because when you get mixed in a web with these politicians, when you get mixed in the web with these, I'm not talking about her, Raquel. I understand what you're saying, you know. When you get mixed with these police and politicians, when these people want to fuck your ass up, you're done. Stay away from them. Go and look work. Go and figure out a way to get things done in life. Like, just try and stay away, man. These politician people are nightmares. Parents, I know sometimes it just be hard. I know sometimes you just can't make ends meet. I know sometimes things be going a certain way. But when you parents allow your children to get mixed up with these kinds of people, you're going to pay. I keep telling you all that. So it's an unfortunate situation that's going on in St. Vincent right now. You know what I mean? It has a lot to do with politics. I think that if you guys want to help, I think what you need to do is start petitioning about this girl being in a mental situation. I saw the video of her and I was like, yo, sad. This girl now is entangled in this whole thing. And it's like, really and truly, Raquel, I know. My thing is I didn't even want to talk about it. I was like, yo, them Vincies will cuss me. I remember when I put up the article for St. Vincent being 4th in the world for rapes. Vincies come and cuss me stink. They was like, oh, Canada grudge us. Canada grudge we. Take that article down. You misrepresenting St. Vincent. Vincies don't rape people. And I'm like, but how come every single woman I know from St. Vincent been raped by their father, their uncle, their brother, their stepbrother, you know, a man that lived next door, their mother knew, their mother said nothing, but all of a sudden this is a fake statistic? And this is the problem. Whenever people want to talk out and say, hey, this is what's happening, you guys go into this, you making St. Vincent look bad and you need to stop. Here's what's going to make all of us look bad. When bullshit happens and how we handle it. When bullshit happens and how we handle it. That is what makes us look bad. So if you're fourth in the world for rape, what makes you look bad is when you come on my page and cuss me and tell me that Canada grudges St. Vincent. That makes you look bad. And that's where you guys will always have a problem. And then it's like something bad happens, and then you're all running around scrambling, like, what are we going to do? And then it's like, but when people are trying to help, you fight them down. You cuss them out. And I personally ain't getting involved in these kind of situations anymore. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Because at the end of the day, I don't need that stress. The next thing you do, I go and run and try and save this girl, and then next year she cussing me, talking about, I saved Fireman Hooper, didn't do well in Soca Monarch, and I this and that. Nah, boy. Not me. I get burned by y'all too many times to run in and play defender anymore. I ain't done with that. So my advice to you guys is, if you really want to help, start trying to get the facts and details. I know the case is not about her relationship with the minister, but if there is a relationship with the minister, it could then lead to motives as to why they're pushing her into a mental asylum. That's it. St. Vincent ain't reached nowhere, and it's all because of politics. I tell you, when I seen women coming forward talking about Ralph Gonsalves, I say, did y'all investigate these claims? We don't have to. It's dirty politics. But there's a lot of women saying that he's done stuff to them. Yeah, but Babbzy get paid by... Who in St. Vincent with EC dollars could pay me to come and talk and ruin my platform credibility to come for an election? Y'all crazy? Y'all crazy? You think 2 pennies from EC dollars gonna make me come and say something that's inaccurate? You must be mad. You ain't know me. You ain't know me. The amount of political people that have come and fling money in my face to put out some lied message, you really want to know the truth about me. They can't pay me. They can't pay me. And then all of a sudden I see all kind of people running on my page and be like, stay out of Vincy politics. Stay out of this. Stay out of that. Mind your own business. Mind this. Mind that. Da-da-da-da-da. So that's how it is. That's the society all of the Caribbeans keep perpetuating. You silence the people. You silence the people. You silence everybody. And then when everybody's silent and shit starts to go wrong, you're running around for help. But it was like, you could have got help, but you shut down the people that was helping. It's unfortunate. You know, I've never seen a case this like I guess barbaric, I guess you could say. To me, it's like, how are you going to just send a young girl to the mental institution simply because she said dirty bitch about a minister's wife? Like, that's something to put you in the mental institution? I don't know. For me, it just seems excessive. It seems abusive, like they're abusing their power, and it's unfortunate. So that's my take on the situation. If I were you guys, I would literally try to find out as much information as I can. Get as much information as you could. There are people who live overseas in, Canada, America, who are Vincy, who are willing and would be willing to get involved. I think that y'all need to try to see what you can do to help this girl, because it's a very, very, very serious situation. And I would hate to know, I am a mother and my daughter's being injected and all kind of thing in a mental institution over an alleged affair gone wrong and whatever. And I think that this is the time now for Vincey's to stand up and try to help a situation like this, because if you guys keep allowing your society to just be overrun by these politicians, you're never going to make it. You're never going to make it. You're never going to make it. So that's my advice to you, man. You know, if this is not your political party, or this is your political party involved, I think you need to just look at the truth and look at reality and stop looking at defending side A or side B. It's time for you guys to start defending the truth. That's my advice to you. So I feel bad about the situation. You know, I wish there was more that I could do, but I can't get involved in this, like, to that magnitude. I'm just going to put the word out and let you guys know, you know, that's what's happening out here. So in St. Vincent, it's sad. And hopefully you guys can help this girl out, and you need to, you know, try and do something. Try and do something. If you want, I can put the conversation on my page, but at the end of the day, you know, I can't get involved fully in this. I can't get involved in these kind of stories anymore. Raquel, I'm gonna message you right now off the air, because I don't want to know why. I can't deal with helping and then being abused later. I've had enough of that, man. I've had enough of that. I've had enough of that. You know, I wish I could help, but next year when Vincey's cussing me, is gonna feel like it went in vain, and I'm not gonna appreciate it. Like, no. So, as I said, Patricia Drayton, my prayers go out too, you know, and I hope that she gets the help that she needs, and I hope that this situation gets resolved as soon as possible. But this is not good. I don't know how you can send somebody to a mental institution for calling somebody a dirty bitch. And I hope Vincey's pay attention to this, because they're coming for your child next. And as I said, my advice to a lot of you is keep away from these politicians. Stay away from them. Stay away. Because when these police and politicians ready to put gun in your hand and say you tried to kill them, and they kill you and fling you on the roadside, that's it. That's it. Anyhow, love you guys. Have a good afternoon. Just say I had to come and say something about it because I'm being pressured left, right, and center. But hey, I hope it all works out. Love you guys. Bye.